Good day Internet, this is Agent Ray Simmons of Project High Jump. Today we are going to perform a Project High Jump operation on Brian Fritz, also known as Network 126, or we should say No Work 126, because this guy refuses to do anything. He claims he works 6 days a week at a janitorial job, but and then he says that these trolls keep harassing the place. Well, Brian, first step is, why would you tell people where you work? As you can see, I have multiple pictures of him smoking weed. We have multiple pictures of Brian drinking beer. So let me tell you what's been going on with Brian Fritz. He's been squandering money on beer and weed. No, we're not just talking about donations. We're talking about his paychecks and anything that anybody gives him. Instead of being a responsible adult, he will actually waste money on beer and weed. Then when it comes time to pay rent and pay for important stuff, he will sit there and say that he doesn't have any money. This guy is a total scam artist. He's a drug addict. He loves smoking that weed and meth and whatever and drinking that beer. He probably loves that Bud Light beer too. My advice to anybody is to do not feel sorry for Brian Fritz. Lately a lot of us have been coming on his channel giving him advice on how to actually get out of his situation. What's been happening is he's been pushing us off, saying that we understand nothing about his situation. We're trying to help him get out of the bottom of the barrel, and this guy always pushes away. So this guy is not out to actually improve his life. He is out cause he wants a free ride, he wants a free RV, he wants free housing, he wants a free place where he could just smoke weed, drink beer, get a bunch of prostitutes to do him good, and that's it. This guy is a nuisance to society. He makes real homeless people look bad. He makes real people who actually are in economic stressful situations look bad. Don't get me started on the porn subscriptions Brian Fritz has. He has at least 5 of them. This guy squanders money. This guy is a liar. This guy has at least 3 storage units that I know of. He's paying $800 for all 3 of them. This guy could easily afford housing if he got rid of those storage units, but nope, he's constantly sits here saying I don't understand nothing. This guy could easily afford stuff if he just gave up his beer drinking, weed smoking, porn addiction. Brian loves to put himself in these situations for some unknown weird wackout reason, and then he wants to play the victim to everybody, saying that bro, it's me, I have terrible luck. Well, it's me. Brian Fritz, you are a liar. You're constantly putting yourself in these situations and make things worse than what it needs to be. Okay, I'm quite sure you have plenty of jobs in the past that could have easily helped you get out of this situation, but instead you skip work, smoke your weed, drink your beer, and then you have all these porn subscriptions. On top of that, you know you can't take care of that cat. You know that cat's malnourished. You know that cat's full of fleas and ticks. You can't do nothing, you can't even take care of yourself. Let's talk about Brian Fritz Ford. He said that the Ford is not in his name. He owes twice as what it's worth. The transmission constantly gives out on him. He always has a flat tire. He always has a broken tail light. He always has transmission issues, on and on and on. Brian, like, why can't you just ditch that to bankruptcy and just let that money go? You say you owe your dad, well, you're just going to have to deal with it. You get a better car that actually can help you get out of the situation, like a Honda or Toyota. Why are you wasting your life trying to pay off a broken, useless card? I won't even help you. Another thing, why do you choose to live in a dilapidated RV on the side of the road, worried about to find you? Why do you choose to live this kind of life? Yes, you are choosing to live this kind of life because you can get out of this situation, but you're choosing not to. You claim I understand nothing. That is a lie. Any rational person watching your videos can understand that you put yourself in these situations. Any rational person could easily see that you squander money on beer. No, Brian, I'm not going to shut up because you are a scam artist. You are a liar. You need to be taken off of YouTube. You're choosing to be homeless. You're not homeless because you can't find work. You had work, you had Amazon job, and during the pandemic you should have did everything you could to make sure that you kept that job. All these excuses about I don't want to wear a mask. People told you what to do to get around the mask part. People told you what to do. You had a UPS job that could have easily helped you get out of the situation, but you chose to not do it. You rejected the UPS job. You reject the package handler job because you didn't want to wear a mask. You can easily go to FedEx and be a package handler too. You keep making all these excuses of why you don't want to do something. You want to get mad at the world, tell some I hate humans and humans suck and I hate people and I can't stand people and people are cruel and all that stuff. No, you're lazy. Don't let me get started on those parking tickets. Yes, you have about 8 parking tickets unpaid for. You can easily get yourself out of that situation, but you choose not to get a situation. And besides, why would you park in front of a no parking sign? You constantly do this to yourself, and then you have no one else to blame but yourself because it's only Brian in the driver's seat, and that's it. Alright, this project is over. Agent Ray Simmons blasting off.